There's a timeout
Hell of
called
a
as this
throw. This
offense
nigga must
tries
be
to find a
goddamn
way to draw a
the
little
next
closer.
fucking Tom Brady.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Fires to
I
the
knew he
right.
was going there,
Pulls it in.
mate.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Notre Dame right back to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking for the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice? He lets it fly. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Quick timeout from the
He should have
offense
an
to
impact.
save precious
Sorry
seconds.
about his name, too.
That last play changed
He actually
everything on
pretty
this
good. Him and
possession. They
Banks
got it
should
first
have
and 10 inside the 30. Looking to move it through the air. The sure hands, it's Key. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Back to throw, it's Vandergriff. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
That's
And
Dane
they
Key,
add
bro.
6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Dane
And
Key.
it's now the second
You gonna
time
see
this
him and
wide
Delaware
receiver
out
scored.
like that?
Another
Might
outstanding
be
job
that
with
way.
the route. Great job securing the catch.
And with the
just
extra
had a
point,
buck
they
at his
push the
quarterback.
lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. He wants to throw here on second down. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Now the play fake. Dances away to buy time. He'll get rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, This crowd really affecting the football game.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. At the 45 on its way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Might as well give it to him again. Kangaroos his way. Over his guy.
How nice is it in an offense where you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly.
I hate this shit, bro.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Like,
And they try the middle of this stout
I'm beating the
defense
shit out of
and
you,
they
but your
rise to the
crowd
challenge.
out of the bitch.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Hey,
And
bro,
how
what you
loud
say?
is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Reels it in
Touchdown.
down the left side. They'll get him stopped just
Can I do what the
short
fuck I
of the end
do?
zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
You
This
said all
crowd
water.
knows when to bring it. Trying to run it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Vandergrift. Quarterback moving. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats. On to attempt to try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ford. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's looking deep. He's got it down the left. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Leonard. Getting some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
The third down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another third down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Now
Oh,
he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Yes, he is.
He is having a
He
day.
ain't shit.
Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
Yes,
I mean,
he
it's
is.
just crazy. He's getting open. They haven't had an answer for him. You think at some point you go, all right, he's not going to beat me anymore, but the defense continues to give up yards, and he is like, yes, please.
Kentucky going
No,
quickly.
I'm not, bro.
Snaps it in the shotgun. Got his man. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the route is on.
It's not time. What do you mean? Nick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard
Making this
run.
nigga shit. So if he play this bitch every day.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop.
Just making this nigga shit. No, you want it, bro. Stop this shit. This your game right here, bro. You said, play me in something I'm
Here
actually good
come the
at.
Irish back on offense. We'll see if they
You
fail
said that the other
down
day.
in their
I'm
own
probably-
end. Last time, David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a
Take that nigga
hole.
out the
Jesse,
game.
now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Throws to the tight end. And
Bitch.
he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th
Hey,
down.
hey,
And that's just a
Nick.
play that you have got to make.
You
if
notice
you're
he
gonna win
only-
this
hold
game.
on,
You're
I'm
not going to
sorry.
get a lot of chances like that. You might not get another receiver that open for the rest of the season.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Unloads to the wideout.
He threw it to the same side, like same
He
side, like
finishes
part of
off
the
his
field.
3rd period
It was
with a
slant
big
part.
play.
Deep slant, but
First down to start the drive after
no,
the
he
break.
has, bro. Number one, they catching shit. I forgot how that nigga
Looking
name.
downfield, it's Leonard. Fires to the wideout.
Oh man,
Makes a connection.
he doing too much.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive
He
plays.
did like
The
8,000
defense
screens.
finally able to make the stop. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. They're going to throw it again. Deep shot for the end zone.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was
Touchdown,
offside.
Irish. Nice play there by the offense, but still
Hey,
a
good
ton of
job,
ground to
Rick.
make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on it. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going and can build throughout the season.
And right down the middle. So that's That scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Maybe feeling a little better about things to a 21-point game as they're set to kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
They'll leave it with him. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Are you quitting on me?
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't
Trying to
work
put
out.
them shits up.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Going up top on 1st down. Trying to get to it. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The back goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Vandergrift. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the down.
Kentucky right back to the line.
You said that about
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the beatdown has ensued. Offense gets the job done again. You want to
Beating the
build
shit
that
out you, I'm
cushion
not.
as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Out of the gun, looking to throw.
I'm gonna show you why that boy raw shit, boy. I'm gonna show you why he raw
A
shit,
very
bro.
efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive,
That
the
nigga raw
10-yard
head.
touchdown run. The kickoff team out there getting set.
Is people in Nebraska? Or whatever it is. That's Nebraska, right? Yeah.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. He's gonna pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier.
Fires toward the end zone. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
Oh, yes.
Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Make it hurt.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility.
He unleashes a long one. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking.
Lucky eggs.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback checking the play. Back to pass, it's Vandergriff. He'll take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but
That
they'll have
nigga's
it
like
first and
that,
goal.
hey.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Wants to go up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
That nigga raw head.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns.
You
And you know
got a good
what? This is
quarterback.
one of those stats days. You look back and you're like,
Dylan
that guy
Royale,
had
not good.
12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might
Dylan
have been in this
Royale.
game.
Dylan Royale. It's not
They'll
good.
line up to go for 2.
No, I said he transferred to Nebraska. I said that's what I said when he was in the transfer portal. I wish he came to us.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
That keeps the score. Kentucky 56, Notre Dame 21.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Advance on the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish back on offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing today.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. To the air, it's Leonard. He wants a big play here late. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys?
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going up top here late in the game. And he throws another interception. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. He'll set up to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead.
How about that, guys? That's basically a 15-point swing. Defense gets a pick 6, and then your offense gets the 2-point conversion. Wow.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there.
Oh, hell no. was funny as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
And here we go. Final play of the
That's
game
not
right
funny,
here.
Hicks.
Comes out throwing on first down.
Damn, bro, let me
And as the ball
throw.
goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. Looking
I'll
back
beat
on
the
it,
shit
this
out
game
you, Hicks.
probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap
Wow.
was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why